sailing along that for the next 4 or 5 hours. Sailing, working our way north and out and away from the continent of Antarctica. So we'll be enjoying this last night, this last opportunity to experience it. It looks, judging by the visibility and the type of sky we've got, we may have a very interesting sunset tonight. Should be happening a lot later than we're accustomed to, somewhere around midnight tonight. And I suggest we all take the opportunity to enjoy one final evening here cruising the shores here of Antarctica.
Well, I came out here to try to find Orca. I didn't see Orca. He's out there somewhere. It's a sighting of a killer whale. But I didn't sight him. Sorry, Jennifer.
Oh, that's great. And are those fur seals?
Well, there was one here. It didn't blow, though. That's strange.
It starts at, what you could do, is go from one to the other, stay overnight, and go back. But it sort of follows the Colorado River. It's just stunning.
Like from morning until night, you mean, or okay.
In the morning. So that is my absolute.
All that hopping in and out of the boot.
We're good at it now.
And listen here, don't drink any of that stuff until it all goes around. We've got a couple of toasters. I've already had a couple of toasts. No, we've got a couple of toasts to make. We're passing around some bubbly here in honor of a very special occasion today.
It must have something to do with Alan.
I think if somebody's wedding,
Somebody is on the
Well, now. Station, leave the postcard and $1 there, and it will be postmarked from that station. Which station, I do not know at this point. When it will be delivered, I do not know at this point. Which was for today. This evening, as we sail north, approximately midnight, we will be slowing the ship down. We've got a rendezvous with one of our other ships. We'll stop for a few minutes. They're going to send a Zodiac over, and we're going to deliver them a box of some spare parts. It's some of them are more important than others. We've got some engine parts, and real emergency, they have no coffee filters on board.
no coffee filters on.
So there's. I won't repeat that. In light of this terrific scenery that we're seeing all the way up the Gerlach Strait here tonight, there is no entertainment plan for tonight, except for that develops on the bridge. Quite a lively crowd up there earlier. So we'd love to see you up there or out on.
Wow.
This other ship has a...
Look, they're moving away from us. Look at that. They're frightened by the boat.
That's what cranes do when you come near them.
Yeah.
25 minutes in the dining room.
Well, good morning, everybody. We're in the Drake Passage. My suitcase just fell over on the floor for the first time. Seas are a little rough. It's freezing outside. 0.3 degrees Celsius, he said, so it's like 32.1 degrees. And we're going to be in the Drake Passage for another 36 hours, he said. So we'll be hitting Ushuaia, South America, the South American tip, tomorrow.
It's a very beautiful place. We call Tasmania as an island, and the rest of the Australians live on what they call the mainland. shipwrecks there. This is the first wreck that happened there, again around the rocks. Also on the sand. Now we can, if the penguins were coming ashore, the parks and wildlife people firstly had to gather together volunteers, and then
This is a satellite picture of directional finder. There we are. I guess the X marks us. We're on a 335-degree course to Ushuaia. We're off the North Islands. We're off the peninsula outside the islands. About another 36 hours to go, it looks like.
Water in the Drake Passage, and things are looking
Very smooth
for the road ahead. We don't see any bumps up ahead anyway. Anything can change, but as of now, the current plan is that we will be rounding Cape Horn sometime around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
We're going to try Cape Horn? Yes,
We'll have to see how the next 24 hours go, but that's the plan at this point anyway. We look forward to that. I want to make a couple of announcements. The first one being people were asking about the rubber boots and what to do with them. A few people wanted to leave them behind to
Donate them.
make some extra room in there. I wanted to make with about the library. Those of you who've got library books out, if you could start returning those, and so we can get the library tidied up for our arrival in Ushuaia. That would be appreciated also. So other than that, have a good afternoon. We've got another...
Go a little try. How many icebergs do we see now? 3 icebergs. And how big are those? Can you tell how big the icebergs are?
Yeah.
Very big ones. Very big ones. And we're going near one? That's the direction?
Yes.
Or between? About 1 mile
1 mile
to the first one. Okay.
You can see here, this is
Okay.
Gave opportunities for various organizations, mainly universities, but it could be people like Bell Labs and Jet Propulsion Lab and other places like that to the ice core and look at the bubbles. We can see what was in there. This is part of the reason we have catalytic. They looked at the ice cores in Greenland and saw the lead. Well, no, we're really serious when we get around talking about that. It's very difficult to do that. It wasn't until we were in outer space and could look back at the Earth that we really realized that interglacial 100,000 years ago. And it wasn't. We're in the yellow. Anybody live in the yellow? And the Canadians would do much better and our farmers would suffer. Same as it was up and down according to the statistics of the baby boomers and so on. Astonishing rate. And we're so thankful that we began these studies. It's here, 1983, it's receded more. Here's this boulder here, and this was taken about ice caps, the glacier's way back there now. And here's that boulder. It was a big date. Actually, it turns out to be a pretty famous picture because it was on the cover of Science magazine, placed near the sunbird. And Lonnie has, which you can see sort of, but not until you pack it up, other oxygen 16, the proportion varies by shelf. Showing it in 1936 and 1950. 20th century changes in ice cover. Retreat. Of course, when we used to have in our air conditioners, they're always escape. There's nothing questionable about the data. We were collecting the data long before we had a steady wind blowing toward Africa. And these are the famous roaring 40s. But we were in the polar easterlies then, and the circulation like this in Antarctica. And of course, this is the result of
Little baby.
Oh, here comes a good one.
Well, let's just end this up here.
Here we go.
It's a nice sea. Nice, gentle sea. Just running out this tape, basically. It's the end of the tape. It says it's got about 10 seconds to go.
Oh, there. Yeah, we're all sitting here waiting for
For the big one?
the big one. Yeah, a little bit.
Remember the name?